Hey guys, today I'm back to produce another track for a song I've never heard before. In this series, I take the vocals from an existing song without listening to the original and then create my own version of the instrumental to go with it with zero context. At the end, when my track's finished, then I can finally go back, listen to the original, and see how they compare. If you're new here, I'm also an artist and create my own original music. It's out on all streaming platforms, so if you're interested in that, definitely take a second and click the link below in the description. Add my latest single, Lay Low, to all your playlists and click the follow button on my artist profile. All right, let's get into today's video. Today's track is Attention. It's one of the tracks off of Kesha's latest album, Period, and it's featuring Slayyyter and Rose Gray. So I know we're in for something crazy. I'm not super familiar with Rose Gray, but I am a big fan of Slayyyter and Kesha, so I think we're definitely in for something good. Towards the beginning of this series, I did an episode with Kesha's single Yippee-Ki-Yay that's off the same album. That one was super unexpected in terms of the direction it ended up going in. So I kind of know better now not to assume too much about where she's going with this album, but I think whatever it's going to be will be cool. So we're just going to dive right in. Put a link to the acapella here, so if you want to play along and hear the same version I'm hearing first, definitely pause this, take a second to listen to that, and I'm going to listen now. Let's do this.
Do I have your attention?
Okay, super cool. I'm excited to work on this one. Some of the vocal processing is really fun, and yeah, the lyrics are just, what you expect from Kesha, and definitely Slayyyter. So, all right, let's just jump into this. So I want to start out using this splice pack called Serum 2 Mutated DNB by Test Press. It's just Serum 2 presets, but I think it'll have some cool stuff in here to work with. So let's take a listen through a few of these, see what we're working with. Jump back into Logic. I'm just gonna put a kick in real quick. Okay, I need a different bass sound because that has too much of... Oh, I guess I turned down. I don't love this kick sound, so I think I'm gonna change that. This kick has some high-end thing. I want just the cleaner kick, so let's find that really quickly. Okay, then I want a hi-hat. Okay, let's find a little snare. I need something in the head, right? I feel like the key is kind of doing some weird stuff. Where am I here? We have an issue here. This needs to be longer. Let's figure out the Rose Gray section. I want to put another instrument in here, but I'm just gonna lay these down so that I have them in if I want to use bass. Okay, I also put this in. I don't know if I'm gonna use that, but again, just to have it. a lot, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, we're changing key. Okay, that works. Okay, I don't know this, but we're gonna try it. Maybe it's gonna be crazy. Okay, let's just do some effects. It works.
Is it even a question? Do I have your attention? You can say you made it, have it, hate it, leave it, take it, and I'll get to see you.
Okay, I think this is done. It was really hard to figure out what key this was in. And I started in one key, and then when I got to the Rose Gray verse, I realized I needed to change the whole thing to another key, so I had to like redo all the parts. So this took a while, but I think it's really cool. I really like this song. I'm excited to hear the original version. Okay, this is done, finally. The song is really cool. I really like it. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty happy with how this version came out. It's definitely something I would normally make. So yeah, okay, here we go. Let's see.
Do I have your attention? Drive like an asshole, dress like a bitch, 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 bitch. I want a Billy on marriage, I'm already rich, 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 rich. Drive like an asshole, dress like a bitch, 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 bitch. I want a Billy on marriage, but I'm already rich. Do I have your attention? Hit it, leave it, hit it, click, gonna just see it. If you want it, got it, she said. You can say you made it, have it, hate it, leave it, take it, and I'll get to see you. If you want it, got it, she said. You can say you made it, made it, made it, made it, made it. Can I have your attention, please? Shit sounds brighter with the windows on. Playing me on the radio right now. My name coming out on your voice. Is it even a question? Do I have your attention? Yeah, maybe obstination. I'm in love with my perfection. Speak new profession. Just out think fast, outrage in the middle of the night. Little Midwest bitch, work hard, play harder, party on a private flight. No hustler shit, I'll walk in the club while everybody's still outside. Big comeback like Jesus, just resurrection. Can I have your attention? Can I have your attention, please? Do I have your attention?
Okay, so that's my version. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really excited to hear the original. I came in not being too familiar with Rose Gray, but her verse was definitely my favorite part. I'm excited to listen to more of her music now, but yeah, I really hope I like the original production because so far I think the top line is really cool. So fingers crossed this doesn't let me down. Let's pull this thing up here. All right, here we go.
Do I have your attention?
Okay, I love that. Yes. Okay, it's everything I want from Kesha. And I feel like what they did on Hook was very Animal-esque. We're getting like a bit of a throwback to OG Kesha. I feel like it was a little bit more of like a round melodic bass than the one I went with, but I feel like we were in the same lane-ish. I also saw she has a track featuring Jade, who is another one of my favorite artists, so I might have to take a pass at that song too before I actually get around to listening to it. Let me know what you guys think. Have you listened to this album and which songs are your favorite tracks? Leave those in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, I have a whole playlist of all the episodes in this series on my channel, so definitely check that out to see the other songs I've done in the past. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you next time.